Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. If you are new to this platform, my name is Milton Fonkwa. If you are old, you are highly welcome back to my platform or to my channel. Alright, for those who know me, I have a lot of people. For my Nigerian subscribers, I equally want to say a special thank you. Thank you guys so much. I see what you guys are doing. For those in Cyprus, thank you guys so much. For those in the United States and UK, thank you so much. For those in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia, thank you so much. For those in Turkey, Cameroon, thank you so much. And for those in all other continents, Liberia, and all other countries, I am so grateful for you guys watching my videos, okay? Thank you so much. I am so grateful. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about advantages of staying off campus as an international student in North Cyprus. Yeah, for those who don't know, or if you are watching me for the first time, hey, this is the Anointing Village Boy. Okay, I have been talking about North Cyprus for a couple of years now. No, not a couple of years, a couple of months, because this channel is just 1 year, 3 months old. Okay, so if you are new, North Cyprus is a small island located in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Turkey and east of Greece. Okay, so a lot of international students do move to this country to seek greener pastures, in as much as obtain a degree program. Okay, in as much as they want to also obtain degree certificates, or let me say get education. All right, so a lot of people have been asking me, Milton, what can I do? Please advise me. Is it good to live on campus or off campus? So I think I got this question from 4 different persons. One guy from Liberia, one from Nigeria, one from Cameroon. I can't remember the other guy. I think he's from India. So I decided to address this issue so that a lot of us, we can learn. First of all, universities in Northern Cyprus have student dormitories, okay, of various sizes, of various different categories, all right. In as much as outside accommodation also do have accommodations of various kinds, like you can get a 2+1 accommodation. All right, a 2+1 accommodation is a 2 living bedroom, a 2 bedroom, 1 parlor, 1 kitchen and 1 toilet. Same thing applies for a 3+1, 3 bedroom, 1 parlor, 1 kitchen and 1 toilet. Okay, and there is another one called 1+1, all right, just 1 bedroom. That one is basically for someone who likes privacy. Okay, there is another one called the studio apartment. Is also where you have your bed, maybe your kitchen at one corner, your toilet at one corner, and you keep it tidy. Okay, so these are the type of apartments you will find outside of campus in Northern Cyprus. In as much as on campus you still have apartments of this type, but you cannot find a studio apartment on campus. As I know, okay, you can get 1+1, you can get 2+1, you can even get, I think you can get even 4+1. It depends. 4+1 means that you can have 4 students in a single apartment. All right, and now I will be talking basically about the advantages of living off campus. One, the first advantage for you as an international student in Northern Cyprus, or who intend to move to Northern Cyprus, is to know that accommodation outside of campus is cheap. Okay, first let me elaborate on this. Yes, what I mean by accommodation outside of campus is cheap is because on campus accommodation you pay per semester. Okay, let me first of all talk about this semester issue. You pay per semester, and remember that during the summer holidays, which is the 3 months holiday that you are going to be off from school, you are not permitted to live on campus. Okay, you can't live on campus even if you were there. Everybody vacates the premises of the university. All right, so now you are going to spend extra money, okay, to pay for another accommodation during the summer holiday. Likewise, if you were already off campus, if you were living off campus, you will not be spending more money again because you are already paying your rent all right? So there is no need moving. That is the first advantage that off-campus accommodation have. You are stagnant, you are stable, you don't move during the summer holiday unless otherwise you want to leave the apartment, okay? The second thing is that off-campus accommodation is somehow cheap compared to on-campus accommodation. I was opportune to meet a Zimbabwean friend in 2018 in CIU. This young man was paying 500 euros, okay? Let me say his deposit, okay, used to be 500 euros first before he will be assessed for the entire semester. And a semester in Northern Cyprus is 3 to 4 months, okay? Which means that my rent, let me say for my rent, every month used to be 75 pounds. There was a time I paid 70 euros. So if you summarize this, you see that every 4 months I pay like 70 pounds. 70 pounds is 140. I pay like 280 pounds. But if you want to look critically into what he pays every 4 months, which is every semester, it surpasses my own amount of money that I used to pay on campus, okay? He was living on campus and I was off campus. He was a very good friend of mine. But later on, when he realized that on-campus accommodation is expensive, he told me that, Milton, I will not be able. My mom is already complaining. It's better I look for something cheap. And another advantage, again, off-campus accommodation has is that you can even decide to live anywhere, okay? In as much, whether it's clean or dirty, in as much as you are comfortable and according to your pocket, all right? Because on-campus accommodation, basically, you can't bargain it, okay? When they say, the university says it's 600 euros a month or 400 euros a month, you can't bargain, all right? You must take it like that. Likewise, off-campus accommodation, you can go outside of the campus. If you see a landlord outside, all right, who has a building or an apartment, you can negotiate. If you people are 4, you can get a 4+1 if at all it is available in Northern Cyprus, which I've never heard of. Or if you people are 3, you can excuse me. If you people are 3, you can as well take a 3+1 apartment. All right, and remember, old apartments in Northern Cyprus are less expensive than new apartments. That is another advantage you have, because a 3+1 apartment on campus, maybe you guys can be paying like 3,000 Turkish lira plus, okay? But excuse me, guys. I think I need water. Anyways, a 3+1 apartment on campus might cost 4 people like 3,000 Turkish lira plus. Okay, but you can get a 3+1 apartment off campus that will not cost you up to 2,500 Turkish lira. I may be wrong, but I know that there are apartments, 3+1 apartment in Nicosia, all right, around city center or the terminal bus stop, where you can pay 2,000 Turkish lira, all right. So I have people who used to pay that. So basically what I'm trying to say is on-campus accommodation is expensive, all right? So you should know that. Again, when you are living off campus, you get exposed to a lot of friends, a lot of jobs, especially if you are somebody who likes to hustle. I will advise you to always stay off campus, all right? Because there are no limitations. You come back to your house, or you decide to come home at any time you wish. It is your own personal cup of tea. Nobody has to stop you. But if you live on campus, remember, there are periods where the door will be locked, or the door to the hostel will be locked, the main door will be locked. You can't enter. There are times the security man will be on duty. You can't enter. All right. There are certain times, or let me say from 12 a.m., you cannot enter because certain things may, or let me say, even if you want to enter, you are going to use the card. There is a student card. Sometimes they give it to students in CIU, all right, especially those who live in this hostel called Bovavento, all right. So most of them, they have cards. So you have to understand that there are no restrictions, okay, outside accommodation. Though some apartments, especially the newly constructed apartment, they have bodyguards, or let me say someone who works at the gate. If you come in at a certain time, you will not be permitted. But it's better because you are exposed to a lot of things, especially jobs, okay? especially in a country like Northern Cyprus, or let me say an island like Northern Cyprus, which is not that really developed, you can easily go to your work, okay? You can be exposed to get a lot of friends around who can teach you so many things, who can move around with you. You are also exposed to a lot of things. Let me just put it that way, all right? So basically what I'm saying is, if you want to live on campus, it is okay for you if you decide to live on campus, but know that on campus accommodation is going to be expensive. I was living with one lady. I know she's going to watch this video. In our apartment, of course, we boys can live with girls in apartment in as much as they understand what they are here to do. All right, so we were living together. We were 4 of us. So she ran away from the dormitory because the dormitory was quite expensive. I don't want to mention which dormitory she ran from. So we were living, though we had difficulties to pay our own rents. Though our rents used to be £75 per person, but it was still very difficult. To be sincere with you, now Cyprus is not a place to joke with. All right, I speak to a lot of these guys on daily basis that are in Northern Cyprus. They are telling me, I even stopped some from listening to agents, but they never wanted to get the information. But it all depends. As I said, it's not a bad country. North Cyprus is a very good country, okay? A very good island, a beautiful place with a lot of beaches, a lot of hotels, a lot of life. In fact, the weather in North Cyprus is what baffles me most. There is no snow in Northern Cyprus, all right? For those who don't know, if you go to Northern Cyprus, make sure you live in Kyrenia. If you can't live in Kyrenia, live in another city that you wish, all right, or you can afford to pay for. But for me, I was living in Kyrenia because conditions pushed me to go to Kyrenia. But I later realized that it was the best place that God gave me, all right? So it all depends on where you want to stay. But as I said, on-campus accommodation is quite somehow expensive compared to off-campus accommodation. Remember again, off-campus, there are some schools or some dormitories where you can't cook inside, okay? It's very important you note this. Someone like me who likes food a lot, I will always like to fry my things, like to cook my stuff. If I go to that type of a dormitory, I won't leave because they will be restricting me from doing things. Even some you can't cook inside, not to talk of frying, all right? So you have to note that. But outside, you cook anytime you want. Nobody restricts you in as much as you are not owing the landlord, okay? So this is the information I wanted you to understand. In another video, I am going to bring the disadvantages, all right, for you staying off campus, but this one is basically for the advantages of living on campus as an international student in Northern Cyprus. Advantages of living off campus as an international student in Northern Cyprus. All right, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. All right, we are growing big every day. I get a lot of people talking to me from so many countries around Africa, especially. Thank you so much, guys. If you are watching my videos, I am so grateful for your support. Thank you for contributing to this platform. I am so grateful. Until we meet again, peace.